To access your admin panel, you must first be logged in with your admin credentials. Once logged in, you'll hover your mouse over your name up at the top and select Admin Panel. That'll take you to your admin dashboard, which is pretty much like your home page of your admin panel. But the first area, and probably the most important, is this Help Center. When you click on that, it'll take you directly to the sign up, and if you're new, you'll need to enter in an email and password, or you can sign in using one of your Gmail or Google accounts. But this Help Center is where all of those how-to videos on how to set up your site are going to be housed, any helpful articles. This is also where you'll be submitting tickets for any questions, concerns, help. All of that is through our Help Center. And you can access that through our admin panel. Now, moving on, this admin dashboard, like I mentioned, is pretty much like the home page of your admin panel. And it shows you your signups by month. If you hover your mouse over one of the bars, for example, here it shows that in June of 2017, there were 17 signups. Another area to keep track of your user growth is Live Metrics. When you click on Live Metrics, this shows you a comparison between your target users and your actual users. And hopefully this red line will continue to grow. And this is a live page, so anytime a new user signs up, you'll immediately see them populate down here. Going back to the dashboard, another area to keep track and to manage your users is under this user section. So when I click on that, let's go to Manage Users. And this lists literally every single user, whether they're a product provider, service provider, or just simply a buyer, or simply if they just signed up on your site. And what you can do here is the two main areas I want to touch on are impersonate and delete. Impersonate allows you to literally, as it says, impersonate one of your product providers or service providers or users, whichever one you decide to impersonate, and you pretty much become them, and you have full access to their dashboard, their products, their services, their messaging, all of that stuff. And you can also delete users as well, so just by clicking on delete. Another area that I want to focus on that you'll be using a lot, especially if you're just starting out, is settings. When you click on settings, hover over Site View Setup, you'll notice all of these pages that if you're just starting out, you'll need to set up from scratch using the how-to videos from the Help Center. You can also access any of these pages anytime you want to make any edits to the text or change any of the images. Let's check out the landing page. That'll bring up the admin view of my landing page, and each one of your pages is going to have a similar view. This is where you'll make any of those edits. To change any of the text, very simple, you'll just highlight it and notice this text bar here. It allows you to make it bold, make it italic, change the font, change the size, and also change the color. And to change any images, anytime you see this little cloud arrow icon, you click on that and that'll bring up any of your computer files, allowing you to select the image that you want. And you'll also be able to see a preview. You'll do that same thing throughout each one of your pages as you set it up or whenever you want to make any edits. And to save your work, you must click on Done. When I click on Done, that should take me back to my admin dashboard. The other area I want to show you in settings is under Site View Setup again, and it's this last option here, Custom Theme Colors. And what this does is it allows you to change the theme color throughout your entire marketplace, which includes any of the buttons, the highlights, all of that. And it comes standard in green. Your marketplace will default to green. So let's say I want to use purple. I'll select that color. Actually, I want to go with blue. Let's go with blue. So we'll hit Save. And to view your changes, you'll click on the favicon here on the left. That'll take you to your landing page. Now, as you see, that image that I added is there, and the edits that I made to the tagline have been added. And if I hover my mouse over any of these menu options, you'll notice that that highlight is blue. When I go to my dashboard, you'll also notice that all of the buttons, this Add Product button and these little notification numbers here, have also changed color. Let's go back to the admin panel. back to the admin dashboard. And there are many other areas within your admin panel, but due to time, I wanted to touch on the most important ones. Again, any questions you ever have, do not hesitate to submit a request, which will create a ticket within the Help Center. And once a ticket is created, one of our team members will be there to help you.